I came back, ready to get back into Lies of P. Last time we were just getting into the chapel area. So I just realized for the first time the loading screen is an extending nose. Oh, right, we were given a wish stone by that edgy petrified boy. I don't know how to use this. I guess it's just an item, right? So we should probably... do something like that? Let me swap it for the bottom belt instead. But how do I switch the item? Hold on. Switch. You can switch your Legionnaire? I didn't realize that. I knew you could have two weapons. I only run one for weight purposes. Wait a minute. That does it. Of course, as soon as I come back, Kirby gets up. Oh, that's the guy whose face I'm wearing. Nobody's ever seen the face behind his famous hunting dog mask. Fraud or friend? Hello?
All coin trees are said to blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Krot.
He's just here now, I guess. I'm glad he didn't ask, because I was not going to invite him back to the cathedral. Dude needs to stay in quarantine. That's probably fine. Stained choir sheet music. Angel, why did you abandon us? The cathedral scares me. Well, it's gone now. It must have just been in my imagination. Pivot ergo fragment. We just had a casual save in the background. Don't worry about that. Is this going to corrupt me? It's going to decay me. I can't go back up the way I came. So don't go down there. Still doing fine. It's still a cloudy evening. I got some cat dust. Remembering how to heal, it is with swear. So you think cat dust is for cats or comes from cats? I wouldn't know. Nope. Maybe there's a way back here. Sounds so good. I saw Hush Puppies and my mind went back to like Long John Silver's from 2000. And I was like, ugh, I guess. But if they're ones you made, that's completely different. Added some Old Bay. I never had a chance to try Old Bay. I didn't hear about it until I was far, far away from it. They're kind of a slushy... Oh wait, no, you're thinking of Slush Puppies. We had Slush Puppies too. Oh, I hope that guy accomplished whatever it is he was going for. Yeah, I think slush puppies are either difficult to find or no longer a thing. It was decades ago when I had them too. No, a hush puppy is like a it's like a fried dough thing. I've only seen them at seafood restaurants, honestly. I need to finally try some good seafood because I've been avoiding it. Even now that I'm in Australia, where they should, by rights, have good seafood. Why you gotta be like this? Hush puppies are shoes? I'm sorry, Mom. Until I saw who posted that, I thought that was some Zoomer slang that I was about to have to learn. Like boots. I thought you were coming into chat going like, "Oh yeah, hush puppies are the shoes, man." Judging by Suri's and Bomb's reaction, I don't think I'm gonna find any good hush puppies around here unless I make them myself like you did. They're a brand of... Oh, shoot. I was reading about Australian hush puppies. They're a brand of shoes? Well, in the States, they're like fried cornbread. Oh, right. You guys don't really have cornbread. I was at an American Grill with these guys. You know, that's what the restaurant was purporting to be. And they served us, like, cornbread and chili. So I start dipping, which is normal. Everyone else is just, like, staring at semi-dry bread on their plate, wondering, like, kind of avoiding it. Shouldn't have called their bread dry. It was fine. But it did seem like they were kind of put off by the toppingless bread. Not realizing that was meant to go with the chili, probably. But yeah, it's like chili is sometimes the dipping sauce. Freaking nice outside. Oh, I'm sorry. We're learning for the first time that in Australia, apparently, hush puppy is a brand of shoe. They're not cornbread appreciators over here. But yeah, if you imagine like a corn dog without the dog and well seasoned, that's an actual hush puppy. Oh yeah, and I think Belmont was telling me about him stuff with shallots sometimes, which I wish I got. Mine were just the cheap fast food version. So seasoned batter. Yeah, seasoned batter. With shallots in it. You got some cornbread to bake for the weekend? I should try making some cornbread. For these poor individuals. Oh! Alright, listen. I tried really hard, and I think I deserve something for that. Wait, what do you mean it's a bad imitation of things like sweet and sour? What do you mean? That is not where I am meant to go. Just mix it. Everyone's had better cornbread and hash browns than I have ever had. What do you mean? Siri, what Scion's describing is exactly like your savory pancakes that you have for dinner sometimes. Just with a different batter. A better batter. I like cooking sometimes. If I had to eat like once a week, I'd be super down for it. But every day, a little bit much, in my opinion. Yesterday I was an extra good girl and I got some Carl's Jr. while we were out. Okay, we're back. Our ergo is literally right up there. Okay, we're good. We did it correctly this time. No mistakes. We did it real fast, no mistakes. That was the way, definitely. Worried about the whole, Yeah, but it sounds pretty good, though. That's something Suri and I will have sometimes, except we use more of like a more savory pancake batter. The Archbishop is dead. Those who are still alive must flee from the dead. You make most baked goods into a loaf or cake. That's fair enough. Yeah, I enjoy a meal that doesn't take multiple pans to do. Shell cookie sheets. And no more flour. I think I can picture what you're talking about. Am I sure? Wait a second. No, a tutorial just popped up. I missed it. What was it? Jump revealed? Has there been a secret jump this whole time? I think I missed it while it was up, and now I just need to figure it out. Madeline cookies. But no flat sheet? We need to get more flat sheets because... ours awkwardly take up slightly too much space to fit two of them side by side. But not enough space to completely fill the rack. It's a very awkward sized either cookie sheet or oven we have. Okay, this is a problem. I missed how to jump. I'm gonna actually have to Google it, sorry. XP, how to jump. It auto-completes for you. Yeah, our sheet is designed for smaller oven types. I think that's true. While sprinting, if players click the left thumbstick. I was not about to try that. We've been able to jump the whole time, guys. Guess I'll push this. I'm sure that was helpful. There's something over there. I'm going to assume I've already done it. Okay, this is the one we haven't gone to because I remember jumping over the wheel things instead of the square things. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I don't think I agree with platforming segments in Souls-like games. Oh, we've revealed some stairs. Come on. Have to do this part to get to the next part. or actually, what's over here? Oh, that's death. That is death, actually. What is a man? What is 3,915 ergo? Not even a lot. Why must we be bound by the sunk cost fallacy? Is it a lot? I think it's not quite a level anymore. We've got a crafted cryptic vessel. Have Vanini decode the cryptic vessel to obtain a hidden clue. Okay, well now I don't have anywhere else to go, so I'll go and get it. I could buy goods and services. That's one of my favorite activities. Sorry, I lost it anyway. Look, I almost made that amount just trying to go back and get it. 3,000 ergo? It is nothing. This is not another direction to go. Disappointed. You'll be really disappointed when you catch up and see me lose it all for no reason. A second time. There. I picked up some ergo. So we can't go down the hole that way. We've learned that. More disappointment. There, see, I've got almost half of it back. That was stupid. I can't remember how to access... It's X, not triangle. We got the opposite problem. Our pans are just barely medium-sized. We can't fit 2 in, but fitting 1 in feels like so much waste. This is rough. That's our exact problem. Our pans are like... Yeah, they're 1 inch too big to fit 2 of them in. That's true. Our pants. It would be nicer to fit 2 pans in versus just having 1 giant pan. That's pretty true. They should voice on like a metal album. I could hear them doing an opening line to a Disturbed song. Please. Please. I don't want to have to level HP just so I can do this platforming segment. What is this? You who have sinned, repent with your tears. Only those who have cleansed their souls may move forward. Is this my penance for all the sinning I've done? Just in general, I think automatons are probably excluded. Except for P. Yeah, wasn't that part of like one of the new movies for Pinocchio? They make it a point that because he's not real, he can't properly be judged. Won't you re-enter chat? Phone rang. By the time you get to it, it's colder than it was before. That sucks. Oh. No, I want you to go in the hole. Oh, when we're calm, we can actually do it. Okay, we dropped a level, but we're fine. Calm. I did take full damage right after, unfortunately. From an on-purpose drop. So big whoops on that one. They respawn whenever I die. I've just been dying at an annoying speed. Dark Souls rules. They respawn whenever I die or whenever I rest. I was just dying quickly enough, it was kind of hard to tell. So now we're back to this part. No, no, no. Get crushed, because it's what you deserve. Just gonna cube me faster, please? It does take some patience. I didn't click with a Dark Souls game at all until a little bit of Bloodborne, and then Elden Ring really hard. Neither of which are technically Dark Souls. I felt like the actual Dark Souls games were punishing me when I was just trying to learn. And Elden Ring does less of that. Definitely takes some patience, though. So now we're doing progress. Oh, this is where we have to jump. Well, I was about to say this is where I die, but I did a save. It was intentional all along. We found a secret, but how to get to it? Jedi Fallen Order and Greedfall are the closest. No. 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 I was having a great time with this game. Can't say I've heard of Greedfall before. It's something I'll have to check out. The sequel is still coming out? Thank you. I might check it out. Okay. Don't worry, we're just going to become the best in the world at doing this one section of Live2d. Just a few months ago, that's pretty cool. Sorry? Immediate character death upon use. A special device that releases all of the P organ's energy at once dies upon use. The old man feared the possibility of his son failing to awaken properly and going into a frenzy. This initialization device was made as a necessary evil for delicate readjustments. Loads of karma systems. So it's good and evil and 5 factions as well. That does happen. It just... Oh no, they all have a point. And then one of them is just like, well, you see, we have to use puppies as a fuel source for the greater good. And it's like, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure that one really has a point. Get wheeled. That's kind of interesting. Or you need some diverse stats instead of just stacking up your damage dealing ones. Guys, I swear, I'm trying really hard. But if he hits me with the goo, I fall down anyway. I was thinking of starting to split the VODs into 1-hour chunks for YouTube. And I just can't help but notice, in this case, they would get an hour of this platforming segment. And their only payoff would be learning that hush puppies are a brand of shoe in Australia. Introduced to one faction at the start via them offering you their ship to sail. And the other one via their priests burning... Oh, geez. Yeah, maybe that one's a bad one. Wait, I remember. And the other one. Your family's Christian, so you can make fun of it? I feel bad because every Christian I've ever met has been a very sweet and nice person. But because they're the biggest, they do get their religion abused a little bit by people who just need a religion to abuse. And what really sucks is some people buy into it. I was raised by, I think Mom identified as a Wiccan at the time. And, I'm not sure what Dad would consider himself, but certainly not Christian. Trying out Christianity was like a rebellion phase for me. No, 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 why? Yeah, it was a little weird. My, you know, my mom was around during, like, the Satanic Panic. So she was like, well, I'm not Christian, so I'm not going to raise my kid Christian. But I'm certainly not going to teach them what I believe, so, I kinda had zero religious anything. until I was like 11. Until I ended up going to what Mom found out later was a very Christian, like, day camp thing. Her idea was to let me kind of figure it all out for myself. Not in the US, so it doesn't matter to you. It matters a little bit. I still got family over there. But yeah, that kind of thing, I don't know. Aren't they supposed to have, like, a false idol rule? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. The faith is fine. It's the people who abuse it. I didn't see this ladder before, but I'm taking it. I made it through the spark ball without getting hit. It's a sign. I need the Trinity key. At least it's not quite as bad in my home state. I haven't stayed up to date, but I think Ohio is at least not going down the Florida path. I'm not trying to give you ideas, but you might be able to block that channel. I'm not going to say that's necessarily what you should do, but there's probably a way. But it might be like you said, and just feed into the conspiracy. I don't know, probably if you do block it, it'll just pop up on screen that says, oh, parental settings don't allow this, and it might go very poorly. Oh, it's an antenna channel, that's right. And on a 30-year TV, there's not even a V chip on it. It's almost like they're targeting people who have 30-year-old TVs and are still watching airwave TV. Wouldn't be so bad if there was like a checkpoint up here. That is pretty true. And also it's a real bummer. Just in general. Especially because we finally got through that awful segment. Trying very carefully to scope out where there might be a stargazer so we never have to do it again. Game commercials? Oh, like video game commercials. I thought it was like you were talking like ARGs or something. Not like ARGs, but like little trivia games or something. Like getting Hey Pepto-Bismol. I mean, what really sucks is, you can't get Pepto-Bismol over here. And the version you can get is worse. I'm not even going to entertain the idea of fighting this guy until I make sure there's no way to get a save point. I think we're gonna have to fight the guy. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Yeah, they, it does feel like everything has to have an edge now. That's hopefully going away soon. You had happy little Vegemiters? Is that like Australian eat your Wheaties? No, that's Weet-Bix. You're a Weet-Bix kid over here. Please no, please. Please. We worked so hard. Yeah, it's funny seeing... Like, targeted ads are definitely a problem. But seeing people complain about ads now, and thinking back to when I would try to watch a show on TV, and it's like a third ads. Okay, bear with me. There's a point to this. Others are melancholy nights. I'm trying to think of a show I liked as a kid that isn't, like, too obvious to mention. I sort of, like, became aware during an episode of Digimon. You know, like, sometimes you talk about turning on, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna start forming memories from now on. That is true. But they're also a lot shorter. And often skippable. Oh, hi. Sorry, you were resting, clearly. A Legion plug. It's needed to modify, or it's needed to craft Legion arms, which can be done at the Vanini craft machine. Digimon was good. I didn't stick around too much at 3rd generation either. You had a YouTube ad that... Yeah, I've seen... Obviously, I've seen that because I was probably in the room with you. There's literally, like, people will put their... They'll put infomercials on YouTube for people who fall asleep, I guess? So they wake up to... a 30-minute Yeah, it was a documentary. I saw it as well. Oh, okay. It was cool for like a second. Close. Gandalf 3,000 years ago. Yeah, I used to watch Power Rangers when it was on. Not to the degree that Suri did. Still? Yeah, that was awful. I said still like that because I almost said again, which would not have been, which would not have made sense. The tribute slide? Yeah. No, I think Suri enjoyed it. Power Rangers Once and Always. We watched it together because he's extremely into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay, that one didn't go as well. So I heard a story about Power Rangers. I think it was on I think they used to be called Toy Galaxy and now they're called Secret Galaxy. Did a special about like the origins of Power Rangers. And the guy who used to own Saban, I think, the way the story goes, saw them in Japan, didn't speak a lick of Japanese, but was just like so into the show. And he's like, no, this is going to be incredible. I need to show this to the world. I'm risking it for the parries, by the way, because it wears down their stagger meter, or whatever you want to call it, their poise. Okay. Am I allowed to say close on that one? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up to the conversation. Beetleborgs and VR Troopers, and yeah. Oh, yeah. We had a VHS of Kamen Rider. that I would watch like almost on repeat, that I only ever wanted more of. It wasn't even the full season, it was like an episode or two. And that's all I ever saw of it. Was it a Power Rangers? Or an off Power Rangers? That was the car one. That was apparently Turbo. I was haunted by the genie in... Was it Beetleborgs or was it VR Troopers? Had that ghastly genie man. I did not like him. Gave me nightmares as a child, actually. Okay. Yeah, the clown genie. See, I was starting to fall out of it at that point. I don't know why. It might have honestly just been due to, like, whatever cable provider we ended up with. Are you afraid of the dark? Very much. No, wait. I wasn't trying to answer the question. I just meant I used to really like the show. I remember a show called That's So Weird that I used to love watching, but I wasn't allowed because I get scared. And I used to watch Beyond Belief with my grandmother when she was still around. That one wasn't a Nick show, that was like a TNT or something. I tried watching it after she passed, and it, some combination of emotions made me deeply unsettled about it, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Okay, we might have a build issue. Space Chases? I can't say I've seen that one. Yeah, Reboot was huge for me. We actually went back, me and Suri, we watched all of Reboot again. Because I never saw the later seasons. Oh, Space Cases? Still no, unfortunately. Wait, maybe? Walter Jones was also in... I'm not sure which one Walter Jones is. Was it like a detective type thing? Street. Yeah, street. Oh, Zach. I don't think so. Guys, I'm sorry. SWAT. I might have been a big fan of SWAT cats. Ironically, big fan of SWAT cats, did not get a chance to watch Biker Mice from Mars. Way to say the quiet part out loud, Siri. Pirates of Darkwater, absolutely. I got so upset when I got a little older, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to find the rest of that show. Darkwater was one of my favorites, honestly. Yeah, well, they're rebooting stuff. Why don't they reboot Pirates of Darkwater? They continued it in a comic, right? It was so cool for like 3 seconds. Welcome back, Scion. Sorry, I didn't notice if you weighed in. Did you ever see Pirates of Darkwater? You did not? We could. But it doesn't have an ending. No, I want it. Yeah. Minga Melon. Minga Melons! For Squee or whatever his name was. Sorry, you'd like the monkey bird. He's the Snarf of Pirates of Darkwater. Get destroyed. Had a crush on Tula, not ashamed to admit it. I missed out on both of those. I wonder if, I don't remember his name, but the captain in Pirates of Darkwater might be where I got my affection for, like, twinkish elf boys. I did get to see the DuckTales reboot. Suri and I watched all of that together. Let's Get Dangerous was my... Okay, yeah, I didn't see DuckTales, but I was so into... shoot, Darkwing Duck. Always be true to myself. Yeah, Suri immediately noticed the moon theme as the lullaby. It was incredible, the whole thing, honestly. It goes, like, so much harder than it had any right to. The whole show, not just the track. Gonna take this opportunity to just see if I can get a level. I'm sorry, he's a metronome? The Krat supply box can expand Paulandina's shop. I don't know who Paulandina is. Oh wait, no, that's Vanini's robot boyfriend, right? I think 4int is smarter than people give it credit for, by the way. I saw a little bit of Inspector Gadget, yeah.
To help you.
We can get 1 level as a treat. Well, your character's information is spotty, but You still pick some stuff up. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, the Nick Jr. show. I didn't see Eureka's Castle. If we dig back too far, we might start seeing the age gap that I don't like thinking about. I do remember Face though.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But
oh, it must be so hard for the richest man in
some
Krot.
of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable.
I just,
Or at least more
yeah.
practical.
My favorite kid show was Crashbox. Which, oh, no! Crashbox and Between the Lions. Between the Lions, I swear to this day, is the show that actually taught me how to read. When I was a homeschooled little twerp.
May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in moments.
And both of them are low-key nightmare fuel.
I admit I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
Crafted cryptic vessel decryption. Orders, strike the puppet button. Making you read the Disney's Magical Kingdom game? That would have been helpful to me. I refused to read RPGs for the longest time. A Legion arm modification part. A correction device used to modify Legion arms. Raises the hardness and density of Legion arms. Delicate devices like this require consistent maintenance. Legion... I can have a flamethrower? Actually, yeah. It was a little bit after that, to work on reading, I was actually given like a bunch of shonen jumps as like beginner books. Oh, I forgot we have a big pipe. So the handle. A strong forward slash. Use it immediately after guarding an attack for more power. Maybe I just want to try using the pipe as is. Oh wait, I went in there for the lore. Cryptic vessel. Orders strike the puppet hanging from the alchemist bridge. Oh, it's a hint. If I hit the puppet, I'll get a thing. Oh yeah, Bill Nye. I didn't get to see that until I went to public school. Wishbone. I caught a little bit of Wishbone. It was on TV. I avoided it.
I know my way around a weapon.
And I regret that.
Look at something?
Also, I dispute that. We've got the best dog to ever dog. His name's Kirby. We just don't have video proof of it.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price. Every
Do I have to use...
At the House of Vanini.
Because it doesn't look like he has more for sale. Polendina. His name is not Polendina. Who is Polendina?
Welcome to
That's Polendina.
How may I be?
Havercrat supply box. Fraggle Rock.
By the city of Krard.
Just before my time, unfortunately, but I did see them in the Muppet Christmas special.
Thanks, good sir.
That we used to watch off and on every year. You know, where it's like all the Muppets going to the human in Fraggle Rock's house or something like that. And the whole time it seems like Miss Piggy's gonna be late.
Welcome to Hotel Krard.
Bright red apple. Looks like it's bursting with sweet, refreshing juice. A sweet apple. It is particularly precious in Krot these days. Ninja robots. So I just remembered another thing. I can craft a Legion arm with a... Yeah, use the Vanini craft machine at the hotel. This thing. I can make a flambear. A flamberge? I can make a Deus Ex Machina. Which plants a landmine. That's not a panda. Thank you, thank you. Stole that one from Suri. Falconize. I think to falconize something, you turn it into a falcon. Actually, this is something I kind of need. For, like, the people standing on the ledge. Flamethrower is tempting. Wait, I can actually make both. I just have to pick for the Legion plug. I've not seen ninja robots, unfortunately. You're going to have to put me through ninja robots later, I suppose. An even more Japanese Gundam? I cannot purchase anymore. Fair enough.
I always welcome friends.
I don't want to switch my grindstone. I want to switch my Legion arm around. I would like gun and flamethrower, please. It looks like I only have the one slot, so I'm gonna have to stick with gun. Trying to think of like other weird shows aside from the usual suspects. Didn't notice before the entire bottom floor of this is flooded with decay.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left.
You currently serve the Archbishop? I hear he's not doing so good.
From the petrification disease, or from the monsters, I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness? Bring me the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please,
I'm pretty sure you can.
bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can.
I'll try. Dog City. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I think I've heard of Dog City, but just, like, briefly. Hey, Nix, how's it going? Everyone was talking about old TV, and I'm sure Suri's real grateful you're here. To rep... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Vampires? By chance, are you familiar with ninja robots? So we can figure out if that was an Australian thing. Or just something that no one else has heard of. Our heroes? You did not tell us that's what the show was about. So it was like an army of turbo teams? It's vaguely familiar. That's enough to go on. Enough to confirm Surrey was not making it up. I'm joking, Surrey. We know you're being... You aren't making it up. Because Scion Googled it. This is why the cathedral was built and remembered. Pilgrims worship the merciful angel. Also, welcome. How are you going? Yeah, like, there was that whole time period with, like, Billy and Mandy. Sir, you know what house I live in. You've still yet to find me. Just stay over there, we're gonna be fine. Trying to find decent oven knobs on Amazon? We could try to 3D print you some oven knobs. So we have an excuse to use the 3D printer. Aw, don't be that hard on Suri's childhood. We're decaying. We appear to be very slowly losing HP. I now have to remember how to grind. Beast Wars on a Bethesda budget. Well, yeah. I mean, Reboot started pretty ugly too, though. It looked pretty good by the end of it. I never got to see... Did I get to see the original? I did get to see the original Beast Wars just recently, didn't I? There was the rat. I remember the rat. And the cat. Don't kill, please. Okay. That guy was a little rough. Feral TV. That one I think is Australian. Radis the Rat. No. There was a oh, I completely forgot about the Rapid Missile. Did we watch that show, sorry? Or did we watch a different Beast Wars? There was a cheetah, right? Wasn't there like a slightly gay cheetah that I really liked? Yeah. It's good to see you also appreciate the second season of Beast Wars. Please don't kill me. That would be really embarrassing. Yeah, I think so. Transmetals. I feel really silly for, like, vaguely remembering it, and unlike everyone else, I watched it for the first time, like, 5 years ago tops. Why can't I use it just because there's an enemy nearby? Got him that time. We watched the Beast Wars when they were back in Cybertron. Well, didn't we see both? Because we had a roommate at the time. Or a tenant, actually. A buddy was renting out a room, is how you define the situation. And they ragged on Transmetals. And you were like, oh, hell no.
Damn it. I can't find the way out.
And showed me both series, is how I remember it.
And leave.
Hello? Sir? Oh, I thought you were like a statue. Sorry, just a second. Never. Hey, I'm a big fan.
Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Allie
What a guy.
Hound, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized. Hotel Krat. Of course.
I think he's fine, right?
Even for all. And it's still safe and sound, you say? I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity.
I mean, I wear his head, so he must be fine.
Take it.
I wouldn't wear a bad guy's head.
Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection. Show me what you're worthy of.
Rare ergo. Kill strong enemies to gain rare ergo. Alidoro is a treasure hunter who collects this ergo. You can exchange it for Alidoro's precious weapons or amulets. Suri, do you know what this means? Boss weapons. Yeah, this person wasn't, like, ragging on it for being a kid show. It's more like they took it a little seriously and thought the transmetals didn't do the first one justice. We can use the Holy Sword of the Ark. We can't disassemble it, though. It's just a great sword forever. Etiquette. Okay, so our choice is just between the getting an amulet or the sword. It was not the Cybertron one. Was the Cybertron one new? Upon successful perfect guard, temporarily increases damage inflicted by weapon attack. That's actually huge. The puppet heads to the place where fire, electricity, and acid flow. It must not be withstood, but overcome and passed. But I'm also kind of into the sword. It's got so much damage. Transforms the length of the handle. After transforming, stamina consumption is reduced temporarily. A special greatsword that was lying deep inside the St. Frangelico Cathedral. It can transform between a special greatsword and a glaive. The Arc Saintus' weapon was reproduced for puppet use, and it made a great appearance at crowd events. However, its legendary holiness could not be reproduced. Watch a Parasite? Yeah, that's gonna... That, I haven't seen it. Does not look, for kids, though. This one has a skill called 7 Explosions. Enables dodging even with low stamina. Sounds pretty huge. Increases weapon attack in proportion to number of Fable slots. A strong downward blow. When you cut downward, multiple explosions will deal damage to the enemies in front of you. This one's got such high damage. I need to get the Conquering Amulet. Newest suggestion is Goblin Slayer. I'm not sure if we've seen that one. But I hear it's pretty good.
As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families.
Oh, the very
I
best.
have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
You've seen it, you like it? Skills Tonight in Another World, we have seen that, and it's a lot of fun. You know, if I try to carry this around, it's gonna overweight me. Oh, I'm heavy now. I'm only slightly heavy with just the one. Looks slightly different than in the picture. That looks fun. Yeah, there's a little bit more of a delay to the roll now. Like in that other game. Yeah, that can kind of turn me off of the show personally. That's why for anime you kind of have to stick around for a couple of episodes to see how the show actually is. It's not the sort of stuff I like to see or think about my casual entertainment, you know? Archbishop's Diary. Cecil is unwell again. Today, Brother Adam found her standing like one of the dead at the edge of a cliff and brought her back. If it's mild sleepwalking, it's fine, but I'm worried it's her old blood compulsiveness again. I know about her strong beliefs better than anyone else, so it's really too bad. God will be glad with the atoned. Perhaps I should ask her for atonement for visiting the Isle of Alchemists. Oh, there's a lot. I have their relic in my hand, thanks to Cecil. I won't let those bastards ruin Krat anymore. This will purify the city. Maybe it was a mistake to accept those guys from the beginning. This disaster was divine judgment. They should have turned away all those 30 years ago. But this will be the end. Krat is a city blessed by God, and I, Andreas, will come to its rescue. The journal is badly torn. Why me? This is the Archbishop's Diary, apparently. We do have to watch Goblin Slayer, and Chainsaw Man, I hear, is also good. Jiminy's emergency protection. We haven't heard from Jiminy so far this stream, I think. Can I change out my amulets? I can. I can go ahead and just wear those right now. Sorry about my max HP, everybody, but I have damage bonuses. And now I'm heavy. I don't know if this is gonna work. I think we might need to invest in some capacity next time we get the chance. I probably am made of metal, huh? Although you did bring up a good point, I think, off-stream. What is P's, if we can call him P? What is his skin made out of? Because it looks awfully human. Heavy metal guitar riff. With the Italian theming, electric violin almost works here for heavy metal riffs. Oh, that's right. We were trying to hurry to the Archbishop's quarters to get a sacred mark for that woman. Whoops. It is not. Dad wouldn't do that. That killed us? That killed us, sorry. Running sure does drain stam faster when you're very heavy. We're doing alright, but let's head back and see if we can get a point of capacity and whether that's going to help us. Rude. Really odd how that's called fatigue in that game, huh? It's like, oh no, I'm out of fatigue. That should be a good thing. It helps a little bit, and it helps our defense. I don't feel confident, but let's try to live the heavy life for a minute. Let me quickly check. What if I strip my parts down even more? Will I drop? No? As the weight of your equipped items increases, your movement speed and stamina recovery speed slow down. When you reach the weight limit, it greatly slows down your speed. Upgrade your capacity to increase the weight limit. Why didn't you tell me about that before? So since we're already chunky, we might as well just yeah, it looks like this is the best physical damage reduction. There, we're still just heavy, and now we just have more defense. Every time. Oh, shoot. Please don't. I mean, look at that. Is that not worth it? Just taking down one of those guys in one charge swing? I'll admit, I'm actually pretty lost here. Let's find out. Not with this loadout, at least. Probably not. Oh, we're still heavy because of all the... Okay, fine. I need a Z target to do it? Okay. I'll have to try again. Is this literally just back to Treasure Hunter Boy? It's a perfect environment for a secret gap. Yeah, let's just back up to Treasure Hunter Boy. Are you meant to climb up the vines? No, that would be silly. Oh, are you meant to just go up like this staircase that's just right here? Probably. Sorry, I didn't jump slash that guy. He surprised me. Need to look for a less surprising zombie. Push. Okay, progress is happening. We got the resplendent ergo fragment. We found a boss door. And sing praise, for a new saint has arrived. I, Saint Andreas, will consecrate this land. Nice. We gotta try without the Phantom first. Man, what's his name? Star Scourge? Find him in Noxtella. He looks so vulnerable, you know, emotionally. The weight of his guilt is clearly weighing on him. It weighed on him too much, he fell. Less emotion in the bottom face. In the Grundle face, not quite so soulful. Fallen Archbishop Andreas. He is fallen, that's confirmed. We saw it happen. So I just realized I have no heals. I probably should have done that. I saw it and I'm like, oh yeah, we can teleport to that later. I don't need any, I don't need to see that for any reason. Someone commissioned this puppet. I don't believe he's a puppet. I think he is a special Zombo. Oh, it's right down there. I think it's all been special Zombos up here. I think they kept the puppets out. But then the Zombo plague happened. Might be tough. I've been murdering this whole time. I know, it breaks the covenant. It's so scandalous. They made a rule just for puppets that puppets aren't allowed to do that. And it's even more than 3 a quarter. Close, kinda. Myrtlein the Wizard. I have no idea who Myrtlein the Wizard is, but it's one of the best names I've ever heard. I hope he's a pacifist. But based on you calling him the most annoying Borderlands 1 character, I'm guessing he isn't. We might have to go off of heavy load. Or get good, one of the two. His entire questline is, I have an arena, fight in it, to summon the strongest knight in the land. Obviously, you never farmed it. You're upset for different reasons. You're upset for the people who have farmed it. The weight of this sword is 18. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, the wrench is heavier. I got a little confused there for a second, but I'm okay. I'm good now. I suppose we'll do less damage so we can actually dodge. Are we still slightly heavy? Is it the arm? Oh, it's this thing. Oh, well, I guess we're slightly heavy then. It's still better than what we were. Gonna do some handle swaps? That might be a good idea. You attempted to farm it. And then you realize that you respect yourself too much. Let me try being slightly lighter. I mean, we did better. What kind of handle swap are you suggesting, Sari, since we're mixing things up? Two-handed greatsword? Well, that's pretty much the same for, like, a lot of games, honestly. I was going to say a lot of older games, or a lot of first games in a series. But honestly, just a lot of games. Rapier handle? I never purchased the rapier handle. I'm gonna try him one more time. And then because I love you, I'll go back and buy the rapier handle. Cut off for a bit. Aw, shoot, I hope you get the rest you need. you rest up? So sorry, when you say police baton, you mean like the zapper? How about the wrench? You know what? I think the rapier is actually right here.
Out here alone? You could use.
Yeah, it seems like especially back then, there was kind of a quota for like, what if someone really just wants to spend a lot of time in this game? Which isn't inherently negative, but it is kind of a trap.
I know my way around a weapon.
I can also try upgrading a weapon. I can upgrade the Great Sword of Fate. Probably a lot. This one requires Dark Moon Moonstones of the Covenant. Yeah, at least they're always optional when they go down that road. And you still find it today. It's like the Korok quest in Breath of the Wild. Oh wait, I'm now using Crescent Moonstones. I did not realize I swapped resources there. I mean, that's a pretty huge increase, though. Okay, so if I was still using the Great Sword, I can put it on a big pipe. It would look so good on this handle, though. I remember trying to get guard parry to work when I was trying this game out, and I never could. You know what? Suri asked for rapier handle. I'll try the rapier handle. Do I not have it equipped? I think I messed something up there.
I know my way around.
There we go. Yeah, I think it is easy to forgive quests like that. And nowadays, at least, you can kind of, if you start to get the feeling you're going down a long and winding road, look up to see how bad it is and swap off. You know what? It kind of works. Oh, it changes the attack pattern. I can poke with the long... This is how you greatsword, right? You use it like a... You use it like a rapier? Making sure I can. Nope. Still stuck at slightly heavy. Having to get poked. Okay, that was a mistake. We gotta get one without phantom help. But then the phantom did help a lot less in the last one than they did on the first one. I'm starting to think the first boss was a little bit of a fluke. Oh! Super lucky. Thank you, glowing ground circle. Still doing okay. I know this is just a first phase, though, unfortunately. I did see a bit of this boss from Northern Lion. I mean, we wouldn't have gone too much further in the next part anyway, but geez. So corruption decreases your character's HP over time. So if we encounter a place with corruption, that's a nice tip to keep in mind. I think next time we're gonna get the Phantom help. Just because it was short doesn't mean it doesn't count. We're getting the Phantom help. We made a wish to get helped by an NPC. Distracted, get him. Gotta use the NPC as a shield so we can complain about it later for helping too much. We got it. Unless... Oh no. I forgot how the second phase comes out. Oh, he is just mouth. He looks so much less emotional. It's like some Warhammer stuff if I've ever seen it. Yeah, totally, man. If the Snevens ever did speak, you're the last true Snouth piece, absolutely. Please don't kill. At least now we've each got one to fight. Oh, shoot. One more time. It's not like we're gonna run out of these. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, that one went better. We don't need to see that again. Gotcha. Okay, geometry is a little weird, but I think it's working out for me. For now. Ah, shoot. Oh no, he had a moment of, like, lucidity. Okay, going awful. Give it a couple more goes. If we don't get it this time, we'll get it next time. I have practiced a boss off screen before. But really, he shouldn't be too hard. Close. Oh. I can't see what's going on. We're okay. Can it? Welcome back, Sion. You know, now that this thing's upgraded, attack would actually go down if we swapped. But I might want to try the axe handle, because that just looks so cool. We're actually doing real well. Definitely think the noodle takes more damage. Oh, he's doing a thing. He launches out the... He's doing so well. What's so tantalizing about it is we were like 3/4 of the way there. So we just have to be a little bit better. Thank you for letting me get away with that. Got one lick in right at the end. Please no. Please no. I didn't get credit for the stagger. Close. I'll give it another 15 minutes, and then I'll be half an hour over, and I'll have to call it. Was not the button I wanted to hit. That was extremely bad. I'm honestly surprised I survived as long as I did. Wait, I can, yeah, I can assemble right here. The other thing I wanted to try is Axe Greatsword. Oh, it's only one-handed. But it looks like I get more reach. Especially upwards reach, which might be extremely helpful here. I think I like this. I also saved all my Legion Arm shots for this guy, because I think he just generally takes a lot of damage. He is kind of an internal organ. Please. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez, I hate it when he wakes up a little bit and he says something really sad. I don't want to call that a trap that I always fall for, because no one's forcing me to do it. No one's tricking me to go for that. I'm not sure if I'm missing him there. See, I definitely hit there. So I got one hit. Okay, come on. I know the timing of that one. Summon seems to have some real bad aim. I have not been looking at the summon at all, to be honest with you. It occurs to me I haven't upgraded the P organ at all. My P organ is still in a nearly virgin state since the first time I upgraded it. I've got some quartz for it. After this time, I'll head back, upgrade the P organ, and try it one more time. Even if we go after, even if we go over 230. I was honestly thinking, like, oh man, his health bar is white. If I can get a charged attack off on him, is it going to interrupt the blue? That is true. Sometimes I'll just get a little too tense. It's been a long time since we came up here and fiddled the old P organ. We can enhance our fatal attack. Or Fable Arts. You're gonna pop out? Rest up, see you. This is about to be the actual last time, I promise. We'll enhance Fatal Attack 1. And we don't have any more quartz, so that's it. That was her one upgrade. Okay, I promised last time. But I want to at least get the first phase's health bar down halfway before it counts, okay? Oh, please. I did the thing I meant to do last time! There, see? It was the P organ the whole time. That's the fire guy we fought, and the puppet, or the parade master. I'm sure this is fine.
And now, the stage is set.
Well, I'm glad I went for that last try. And we got the Twisted Angel's Ergo.
To go back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed overtook me.
Yeah, sorry that happened to you, buddy. You turned real gross. I think we've earned a victory level up, and then we have to head on out of here. Hopefully a lot of stuff isn't going to happen when I go here. If a lot of stuff does start to happen, I am not above just closing the game. Yeah, it's being respectful. It's a foggy night. It's letting us dictate
Cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now.
what to start.
Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow.
Yeah, maybe.
But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malum district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
I wonder. We can have some capacity. It doesn't appear to be making that much of a difference. Oh. Yeah, 78. It's almost 10 more. But do we really want to spend our whole level on that? We were kind of shredding the boss, so maybe we can cool it on the damage a little bit. As much as I do like to pump damage. Now we're probably stuck at slightly heavy still. That'll be okay. The next time we get to start a new area.